Boise State needs to make a big decision by next weekend, and if it doesn't, well, the university could owe millions in fines.
It all involves Boise State joining the Big East Conference for football, but that team has still yet to leave the Mountain West Conference. Matt King's live in the studio with tonight's big story.
Yeah, Michelle Rowland, figuring out how much the school could owe, when and why feels a little like determining the BCS non-AQ bowl berths, a process Boise State fans know a little too well. The Broncos' first season in the Mountain West ended with a greater win in a lesser bowl game, and the knowledge that the team's second season in the conference would also be its last.
I think the Big East is still the most likely place where Boise State's going to move.
But questions still linger for the university. How does the Big East fit in the larger college football landscape? And just where can the university send its other sports?
These are just questions they won't have answers to when they have to make a decision.
A decision with a deadline fast approaching. If the Broncos leave the Mountain West before July 1st, the school pays the conference its final year of league revenue and avoids a big mess. But if Boise State misses that deadline, it pays an additional $5 million in penalties for a total of $7.5 million. Financial hit grows more severe if Boise State wins the conference.
I think Boise State will be the favorite.
And the Mountain West receives an automatic qualifying bid.
I think the chances are really small.
Then the Broncos could fork over as much as $24 million. If Boise State fails to win its conference under the same circumstances, it still owes $11 million. Finally, if the BCS denies the Mountain West that berth and Boise State somehow makes a BCS bowl, then the university owes a minimum of $24 million. Boise State declined an interview, instead providing just a statement. We're working on it. Those who know the situation best say Bronco fans need not worry about their team having to pony up a significant fine.
No, I mean, obviously the deadline is newsworthy, and they'll have to make a decision before it, but I think Boise State's well aware of this deadline, and they'll make a decision before it.
Now, when Boise State beat Oklahoma in that Fiesta Bowl, Sooners coach Bob Stoops made more money than went into the entire Bronco football program at the time. Fast forward 5 years, Boise State's expanding its stadium, giving Coach Pete a raise, and, while it seems very unlikely, risking million-dollar fines. Money, of course, is one reason the team decided to join the Big East. Live in the studio, Matt King, Fox 9 on your side.
The fate of